Hello dear friends, here I would like to make a video. This video is for discussion. Please put your input. And I start to make this video. I make this video because I got one comment. And in one of my tea video, I was choosing spoons and showing some of those tedious stuff, maybe some makeup, maybe some jam bottle, beautiful jam bottle. I forgot which one it was. And then I got one friend comment. And let me just read what her comment is. Her comment is, I often wonder if buying new things for happiness is a branch of materialism and therefore isn't genuine happiness, but just illusion of happiness. For example, I get the vibe, i.e., what does it mean? Oh, let me stop. This video cannot stop. Okay. I get the vibe from this video that it's all in your head in terms of dealing with problems and getting better. I completely agree with that idea. However, I personally feel that happiness through material things isn't true happiness, but rather lie we tell ourselves. So I wonder if giving in, as I call it, giving in into happiness from things is okay, or whether we should work on the true root of the problem. So actually, this one is a very sincere and it's a very sincere. It's nothing about negativity, nothing about criticizing me. It's just the thing that brings her brings her or him to think and to thought more about these things. I think happiness is really not from material. It could be from material, but there is a much more profound happiness that is truly from your heart. And same as choosing a spoon, it can be a true happiness, just choosing through sorting through your little teeny tiny little things. It could be expensive, it could be not expensive. It could bring a lot of memory. Each spoon has a story, each plate has a story, each cup has a story. It may relate you to a story of traveling to another place. It may relate you to your dear friend send you something. I got a spoon sending from a friend from very far away, and those spoons are bought by my husband because I could not just make the idea of buying spoons, buying those useless things. So all these things, those little teeny tiny simple things, could be the source of happiness because you have the source in your heart. That is happiness. That is true happiness, and it has something to do with money, with materialism. But the true meaning is also beyond it. Do I explain myself well enough? Because if you do not have a happy heart, a source, your reserve of happiness, you cannot get this happiness. It can become just it could be just a showing off yourself as if you are complicated, as if you are a delicate person. No, the true meaning is not about that. And a delicate heart and a pretentious delicate behavior is different. When you have something in your heart, you have the content, you have the quality inside. It's different from pretending and showing off. And then I said, I'm not enough to answer this question about happiness from materialism. I want to bring dialogue. I want to bring discussion about it. So if you have any idea to share about it. And then I got her reply almost instantly, immediately. And she said she was busy and in a working environment, and the busy things, then the mind is running 100 miles per hour that could not stop, could not slow down and think, and to enjoy the simple daily happiness. And this one really brings back to the other story. I must, even if this is a repeating story, if you are a repeating viewer and view this video long time, you may have remembered this story. One time I went to Target to buy a liquid soap, and this liquid soap, because I usually use solid soap, and then one old friend from Dutch, and his family and his grandparents and father are all doctors, and said because liquid soap is relatively has less germ. If you use solid soap, the germ will stay there. Anyway, it's I went. My mind is 100 miles away from the real thing I want to talk. So I went to Target to buy this soap, and I don't know. There are so many brands. It's such a tough thing to go to supermarket to decide something. It's such a. Let me see if I have lipstick in my mouth sometimes. Okay, and. So, what did I say? So I was staying there for a long time to decide. This one has this fragrance, that one is bacteria, antibacterial, and another one is for kitchen use, and someone has a ginger flavor, some has a rosemary flavor, which remind me of red lamb stew. So I don't want to buy it. I want to buy something. So it's a hard decision. So I went there, and then it took me so long time, half an hour, or maybe I went around. It is just such a luxury that you can stay to buy a soap for half an hour. And it's such a luxury, so much beyond money. People who are busy but finally can find some time. I have kids to send to soccer training, to different things. And I got the time to just slow down, not worrying about time, and worrying about one thing, which is the most important, is the liquid soap. It's a luxury. And there was another couple, they have even more luxury time. The lady and a gentleman, a very nice lady, ordinary clothing, and didn't dress up like anything special, but just naturally elegant, beautiful, and kind, and thinking about family, caring person. Just a very, very. If drop into the place like me, nobody will notice. Those kind of person, and the husband is slender and long, so they are the people who really taking care of themselves, and they take care of themselves, so they are in good shape, in good spirit. And then the lady said, if you buy this soap, it is $4.25, and it is something like 20 cents an ounce or something. And if you buy this one looks cheaper, but by weight, it's actually a smaller bottle, and by weight, it's 25 cents or something an ounce. It's even more expensive. So what should I buy? Should I buy the one that is less expensive by volume, by relative weight, or buy the one that looks cheaper? So he was there, she was there, and talking with the husband, and the gentleman, slowly and so nicely, and said, "Oh, can you decide? You know, this is not this is not a life. This is not a life-threatening decision. This is not a live or die decision. Make a decision is just a couple of cents difference." So I don't know, those people who have the time to really pondering into these little tiny useless and meaningless things, they are actually getting the meaning and enjoying their time, because it's not in a rush. And this example maybe is not a good example. I am just saying happiness does not come from material. Spending the time with your husband and discussing about these little teeny tiny things is such a sweet thing. And also, if you go grocery shopping, you always hear by your side there is a guy calling his girlfriend or something. Shall I buy the Greek yogurt 2% fat, or whole milk fat, or 0%, or which brand? And it shows a lot of caring, a lot of love, a lot of attention, or maybe something afraid, because if I make mistake, if I make the wrong decision, my wife or my husband will not be happy, trying to please. Anyway, all these things, these little things, really makes me, do I even touch the topic of happiness? Happiness is from your own heart. If you are not happy, going shopping cannot bring you happiness. Sometimes when you're low, you are really in a terrible situation, in a very stressful situation. Tomorrow your boss asking you to make a report, and tonight you have to finish it. First, you do not have the time to buy things. Second, even if you buy things, you go in a rush, you cannot make the right decision. You do not have the luxury of choosing around and playing around with your heart, with your decision. It does not bring happiness to you. And recently, I still want to tell you the story about WeChat. And one story is about the beauty of being a mother, parenting. And a good parenting does not necessarily to be a strong and decision-making parent. To be a good mother, or the morality, good morality of being a mother, the first thing is quiet. Is quiet. No matter how chaotic the situation is. Tomorrow's exam, he has a soccer training, he has piano class, and he didn't get a good result and got criticized by the teacher and got bullied by the students, laughed out by the students. With all the chaos, with all the problem, difficulties, as a mother, can you just be quiet and have a peaceful heart and embrace your own child, embrace the children, and not in a rush. Just, it's okay. Things happen. Let it happen. This time wrong, next time will be right. Life is fair. You cannot always get things right. You cannot always be the winner. There will be win and lose. It's like a game. Can you have this peacefulness? And this is the most important. When you have this peacefulness and you take the responsibility of peacefulness, and this energy will transform into the student heart, into your child heart, and he or she will have the mindset that it's okay. The chaos is outside. It's not in my head. Right? So one important good morality quality is to be quiet. The second thing is, let me just think about what I think. Another thing is to be weak. Quiet, slow down, and weak. If a mother, if a parent is always winning and make everything the right decision, whenever there is a contact with children, with child, you are the winner. You always make the right decision, and the child does not even have a chance to win, does not even have a chance to make decision. How can you bring up his self-confidence, right? And to give the child confidence is be fair, make the right justice. When you are right, say you are right. When he is right, say he is right. When I am wrong, say I'm wrong. And for this, I am pretty good at it, because I'm always wrong, and always my students, my children, they are right. And they make better decisions. Anyway, so allow yourself to be the wrong one. Allow yourself to be the weak one. Allow yourself to be not the winning one. And give everyone a chance. Give other people a chance to calm down, to cool down. Give other people a chance to slow down, to stop. Give other people a chance to win, to be right, to make a decision. And sometimes it's not even important the decision is right or wrong. Because in life there are many situations, decision is not about right or wrong. And there is no right or wrong. It's about making decision. Today we eat dumpling, we eat noodle, we eat rice. There's no right or wrong. It's a decision, right? So, happiness. So let's come back to the happiness. Happiness is the true source of happiness, is your own heart. Be grateful and not demanding. So you always feel, okay, I am getting what I am not granted for. It's just grateful. I am so grateful for all these things happening. And also, did you realize when a person in love with one person, and this person becomes very loving and very attractive to many people? I think, I remember when I fell in love, I just become such a, I was always, okay. I receive so much love, and I feel so grateful, and so much love I cannot even contain, and I have to share it. And when you receive love, care, there is a good spirit in you. There is a beautiful spirit in you. And it just pouring out, radiating out, shining out. The same thing when you get negative spirit from other people, or being with a negative person. The negativity shows off. So when you are strong, you have a lot, much love. Be with a negative person, because your energy, your positive energy, can counterattack the negative energy and influence, make it neutral, or if you have more, you can win over it. If you do not have that much positive energy, do not stay with a negative person, because you are not strong enough to overcome, to fight back those negative energy. A good person can be, a good, happy person can be anywhere, still be happy, because just have so much good energy. When you are not sure you have that much happiness, go with a happy person. Go with a silly person like me. Go with a not smart person like me. People who is smart, who is clever, they think too much. Too many things to worry about. Then they cannot be happy. People who do not think, people who are silly, people who live simple, people who do not make things complicated, are happy. I hope to hear from you and really bring this dialogue into a positive energy base camp, and fuel us, and energize us, and become a resource of good, beautiful spirit energy, good, beautiful, and happy energy source. Do I look good? And it's not even important if I look good or not. Bye-bye, everyone. Happy every day.